Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High is the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who lived to ride again and fight for the rights and the liberty of all. This is the story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. Ride on, ride on, ride
on. Fortunes were made and lost overnight in the Arizona Territory at the turn of the century. Some men made their fortunes in cattle, others in silver and copper mining. Some men found sudden wealth, the flip of a card. Others found sudden death. Page 1 of Arizona Rangers Case File 329 started in the border town of Nogales on the morning of September 15th, 1905.
You still got a thirst for that big stake poker game you've been pushing, Tenny?
I'm ready any time, Kelo.
The sky is the limit. You'll need 1,000 on the line to get in this one. And we're not going to play on that dump. We're playing down at the Cattleman's Corral. Fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Tell you what, why don't you go inside and throw a drink down on me? And I'll meet you at the Cattleman's Corral in about a half an hour.
Well, you heard the man. Let's belly up before he changes his mind. Fair enough.
I'd have had all the posters you want printed up by now, Captain, but we had to send for more stock.
I understand, Miles. When the others are ready, let me know.
Say, Captain, you rode with Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders in Cuba, didn't you?
I had that privilege, yes.
Well, now that Teddy's been elected president, how about giving me some facts on him? No politics. Just Roosevelt the man.
Be glad to.
How long are you going to be in town?
Oh, a day or so.
I'll be in touch with you.
Anytime, Miles.
What do you want, Seth?
$1,000?
Are you out of your mind?
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said I want 1,000 now, today.
You've been bleeding me ever since you came into Nogales a month ago. Everything has to come to an end, Seth. When's this going to stop?
Well, maybe today. Kelo, Akers, Merriman, every cattleman worth anything's in town with a roll. And I got them all added up into a big itch-on for a no-limit poker game. If I make a killing, I'll leave town.
I'd like to count on that.
You've got my word.
That's no better than your crooked poker. There's something that you ought to know, Seth. I got a letter yesterday. It was postmarked 3 days ago from Casa Grande. It was from Gibb. That means he'll be riding in town any day now.
All right. So Gibb's coming to town. Let him come.
Gibb knows about the robbery back east. He told me so while I was still in prison. If he finds you here...
Now, look, don't you try to threaten me. Now, you get that $1,000 and be quick about it. There's going to be a headline in tomorrow's paper that you'll never read.
3 queens. Ace high.
4 kings, ace high.
You've been pretty lucky.
Another hand?
Played my way?
Any way you say, Kelo.
All right. Deal 2 hands. 1 to you and 1 to me. 5 cards down.
For how much?
For that pile there? We'll cover.
You men back in Kelo?
We are.
All right. High card for deal.
No. You deal, Tenny. You've been dealing real good.
Kelo, I'm going to give you one more chance to change your mind.
I'm not giving you the same chance. Deal.
One, and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, and 5 and 5. What's the matter?
Well, since it's blind, and since it's my game, we'll just switch hands and show. You don't mind, do you?
It's not that I mind the gamble. It's the ugly suggestion.
Nothing to take offense about. You might come out best. Turn the cards, Akers. Well, what do you know? Pair of aces. Let's see what you've got. That's too bad. You drew yourself a mess of nothing.
Boy, stand easy or Akers gets it. Scoop the money up in your hat. Now, don't any of you try to follow unless you want to fill a hole in the ground alongside Colino. Put the money in that saddlebag. Hurry up. Come on, come on.
Page 2. Arizona Rangers case file 329. 10 minutes after Big Ed Colino's killing, I put a cordon around almost 100 miles of sand and desolation. Seth Tenney's description was wired to every law officer in the territory. And 30 minutes later, Ranger Travis and I left Nogales. See if he crossed upstream any place.
Right, hold it, Gib. Seth. That's right, Gib. Dad told me you were heading this way, so I waited. Well, what's this all about, Seth? You'll find out soon enough. Now get down off your horse and start taking off your clothes.
Didn't ride out anywhere close around here, Captain.
Now ride upstream as far as Turkey Bend. See if you can pick up his trail. If you don't, ride back here till you meet me again. I'll try downstream as far as Gila Flat. I can squeeze a shot off before you can turn around. Take your gun belt off, Tenney.
You must have the wrong man, mister. My name's not Tenney.
We'll argue that out back in Nogales. Hold it out. Now get your horse ready to ride.
talk to you, Lita. Won't take more than a minute of your time.
Come in.
Have you heard from Seth Tenney?
Not since you ran him out of town, more than a month ago.
Well, if he should slip back in without me seeing him, you'd better not have anything to do with him.
You may be the sheriff of Ruby, but no one tells Lita who she can see or who she cannot see.
It's against the law to help a wanted man, especially a killer.
Killer?
Yeah, Tenney killed a man in Nogales. The Arizona Rangers want him real bad.
What makes you think he come here?
Man in trouble generally runs to his friends. You and Tenney were thick as fleas on a hound dog while he was around town. Tenney's a smooth one. Don't let him talk you into anything.
No one talks Lita into anything, Sheriff.
Money talks. And Tenney got away with a hatful. Just remember, I'll be watching this place.
A hatful of money, huh?
Someone get Lee anchored.
There'll be a hanging for sure.
Alice, give the prisoner a hand. Thank you. All right, Travis, take him inside.
I'd like to speak with you, prisoner.
Sorry, Miles. No one can talk to him except his family, if he has one.
He has a family. The man you just brought in isn't Seth Tenney. His name is Gib Young. He's my son.
But then Seth Tenney,
He's my son, too. Gib's twin brother. Now, may I speak with you, prisoner?
Of course. We're holding him in the bunk room.
Well, a lot of you men worked for Kelo. Your cattle had a hard winter. He treated you right. When your kids got sick, you needed money. Kelo didn't turn you down, did he? Tenney didn't give Kelo a chance. I say Tenney shouldn't get a chance either. I'm for marching up the Rhine place right now. How about it? All right, let's go. Come on.
Seth committed a robbery back east.
Dad claimed he did it. Went to prison in Seth's place. Well, I didn't believe Dad, so I started digging out the truth. Well, Dad begged me not to do anything about it till he got out of prison.
When that happened, I found I had a few dollars in the paper I sold back east, so we came out here. That's about all.
No, that isn't all. See, Dad didn't let anyone know when he got out of prison. Not even me.
Well, it seemed better that way. If Seth and Gib got together, there'd be killing.
Yeah, and it's taken me almost a year to find him.
But a good newspaper man isn't hard to track down. Your son's proved that.
Sound like the trouble you've been looking for, Captain.
Take the prisoner in there.
Riding! We want to talk to you.
They wouldn't try to hang Gib, would they?
Wouldn't they?
Well, I'll talk to them. Tell them who Gib really is.
You don't think that mob would believe you?
That's the truth.
Save your breath. A mob only understands one thing.
Riding! You hear me?
You know, Miles, somehow in my job, I seldom see people in their proper light.
We want Seth Tenney, Riding.
Would you believe me if I tell you that isn't Seth Tenney inside?
You wouldn't expect us to, would you?
No.
Well, we don't.
All right, Akers, now you listen to me and listen carefully. I'm not turning my prisoner over to you or anyone else until trial. That plain enough?
You're bluffing.
If you think so, you've got just 60 seconds to scatter or call my bluff.
We're calling your bluff, Riding. There's only a handful of us now, but Kalina had a lot of friends. Take us to sundown and run them all up. We'll be back.
Do you think they'll come back?
Yes, they'll come back. A mob always comes back.
Call some of your rangers in.
They're spread all over the territory. They couldn't get here in time.
Hey, Captain, take a look.
What are they doing?
Posting guards to make sure we don't leave with a prisoner before they get back.
What can we do to stop them?
Find Seth.
It'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
The Rangers have turned up a few needles in their time. Maybe this is the answer. Seth Tenney run out of Ruby months ago for crooked dealing. Tenney and saloon house girl Lita Cardona more than friends. Strong hunch Tenney will head back this way. This is from Sheriff Higgins in Ruby, 20 miles from here.
Well, it doesn't say anything for sure.
No, but it's a hunch, and I think a good one.
Now, Seth could be across the border by now.
I don't think so. I've got every ranger alerted within 100 miles. Besides, Tenney isn't the kind of a man that can last 24 hours in the desert. He'll need help, and he'll look up a friend. I'll gamble it's Lita Cardona.
That sounds like a good gamble to me, Captain.
If I hurry, I can get out of here before they have all the guards posted. I'll borrow a horse. Travis, you stay here. See if you can control that mob. I'll get back from Ruby just as soon as I can. Page 3, Arizona Rangers Case File 392. I left for Ruby in a desperate race against time.
You've got a lot of law looking for you. What are you doing here?
I need your help, Lita.
Sheriff Higgins was here. He told me what happened in Nogales. I think he's counting on you coming back. No. Helping you would mean trouble for me. The sheriff, he told me so.
Sheriff barks, but he doesn't bite.
Then why did you run when he barked?
Like, you think I let a tin badge run me out of Ruby?
All I know is you left.
You know why I came to Arizona, to find someone. Well, I found him in Nogales. And the day I left here, I told you I'd be back with money. Well, I'm back, baby, with the money. Now, look, you've got 2 rooms here. Let me stay until this thing blows over. After a week or so, we can slip out of town.
You give me one good reason why I should help you.
One? Baby, I can give you 10,000 good reasons. What do you say?
You have got $10,000 in that saddlebag.
That's right.
Then I say yes.
Hello, Captain. I've been expecting you, but not so soon. How come all the lather?
Trying to stop a mob from lynching an innocent man. I've got to find Tenney and find him before sundown. Your wire gives me my only chance.
Well, if he's anywhere in town, he's with Lita. She lives upstairs over the big time, room 6.
There's only one way to find out. You cover the back. I'll go in the front way.
Right.
Watch where you're going, mister.
Sorry.
See these don't happen again, you'll be real sorry.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Seth Tenney.
He is not here.
Thank you.
Halt! All right, turn around.
Who is he?
The law. We've got to get out of here now. The sheriff's down there. We can't get out the back way.
Well, what are we going to do?
Come on your feet. Now, you listen to me. We're going out through the downstairs. If you make one sudden move, you're dead. You hear?
I am not going.
You are going. You're leading the way. Go on.
Anyway, we're going back to Nogales. And I'll be riding right behind you all the way. Sheriff, take care of the girl.
Sheriff Higgins took Lita Cardona into custody. How he handled her part in the case would be up to him. I started my race with the sun back to Nogales.
Howdy, gentlemen. Now, as soon as the rest of the men get here, we'll take the prisoner.
Looks like this is it. Better get yourself a rifle, Miles.
How about Gib? He can handle a rifle.
Fighting! Your time's up! Fighting, you hear me?
Miles, take the door. Gib, you take the rear window.
Well, looks like we're forced to take Teddy. Tim, go off on that side. Slip around and back. Jace, go over here. And go on over there, Chuck, if you will. All right. Fire a shot when you're in position. I want to give Ronnie one last chance. All right, you people, hurry up. Off the streets. Clear the streets. Riding, this is your last chance. We're coming in, Riding.
Here comes the captain with his prisoner.
You're looking at Seth Tenney.
I don't know how you did it, Riding, but Teddy's out here, men. Wait a minute. We're not waiting.
The man with Travis is Gig Young. As you can see, he's a twin brother to Seth.
Looks like I almost made a mistake, Captain. I'd like to apologize. All right, men, let's go.
Come on, Seth.
Seth Tenney stood trial 14 days later and was found guilty of first-degree murder. On November 10th, 1905, he was hanged at Yuma Prison.
This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High is the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who lived to ride again and fight for the right rights and the liberty of all. This is a story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. Ride on.